So thank you. This is our 7th and 8th grade band. I always do this demonstration, so I apologize to any younger siblings up here who may have heard this this little demonstration in the past. I like to do it every couple of years, and the students are going to help me out. First off, talking about music and music education, why it's so important in our schools, and how difficult it is. It really strives to make these students do things that maybe other subjects don't get to. To give you an example, we can kind of relate it to sports. I was at the World Series Game 5 and the Phillies won, so I'm like a huge baseball fan. So, you know, batting averages, we talked about batting averages in class, and what does it mean to have a really good one? Well, in most cases, you're only hitting the ball maybe 2 or 3 times out of 10 times up the bat. And that's actually pretty good. So we also talked about football and the fact that we have built-in failures in football, right? So you get 4 tries, and on the last try you got punt, right? We can't punt a B flat. So it's a little harder for us. Now granted, we don't have anybody trying to keep us from playing, right? Nobody's trying to tackle us, so it's a little different. But then we compare it to school, right? And we talked about, well, what would it be like if, say you came home with like a 95% in your math test or your English test? You know, that's pretty good, right? You guys all agree that, hey, that's something that mom and dad would maybe throw up on the refrigerator, right? Really proud. So we kind of figured out, okay, well, what would that look like or sound like in band? So we took a very easy Up on the Housetop tune. We figured out that there was about 60 notes in this song, surprisingly, and each student is going to play 3 notes wrong. And that's going to be a 95% for them. So we're going to listen to see what that sounds like. So this is a 95% Up on the Housetop. This would be, put it on the refrigerator. Here we go. We will play it 100% for you, I promise. You get to cleanse that out of your ear for a second. But in all reality though, when they're up on the stage, they're not just playing, we're not just worried about right notes, we're also worried about rhythm and tempo and how we tongue the notes and how we express the music and how we play together and blend and balance. There's like a million, I think we counted them up, kids, right? We had like 9 things that we thought we're doing at the same time and trying to aim for perfection. So I want you to just keep that in mind when you come to these concerts, and sometimes it sounds really great, and sometimes you miss the mark, but it's a really important skill for these guys to be able to express themselves here. So here's 100%, just to clear that out. Here we go. thank you on behalf of Mr. McWilliams and myself. Thank you for coming out. I think it was a great success, our first concert. We really wish you a happy holiday season, and we'll see you in the spring. Here's Hanukkah Dance.